It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. And we are underway in this AFC Wildcard Weekend contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Mahomes on 1st and 10. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Working quickly here. This one finds Kelsey. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior. 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created left.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Let's fucking go. Fucking go. Oh, yeah. You know what defense should I run?
Darius Davis to return it. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32.
You know, 20.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Forward, and then go to forward, and then go to the tight end.
Herbert throwing right away. Has him on the quick hitter.
Oh, hell no.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Washington?
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. They'll run for the first time with their rookie from Michigan. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down to the 47. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Herbert from the gun. Chased out to his right. Catches made down the right sideline.
What's the problem with
16
defense?
on the pickup. And it brings up an LA first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
What's up, Claw?
Shotgun snap to Herbert. He has room past the 25. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at
Claw, I'm
the
trying to win a
19.
Super Bowl in this league.
Offense up to the line fast. First down from the red zone. Drops back. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Trying again, following the sack. Finds him on the crossing line.
Yes.
And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Offense in the hurry up here. From the red zone now. Forced out to his right.
You showed it.
That's a layup for a quick touchdown. The Chargers finish up their opening drive. Glad McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers start off well to tie things 7-7. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chargers come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to SoFi right after this.
I feel my fair share of pain physically, whether it be an injury or recovering from an injury or surgery or whatever. And it's one of those things where when you live with that, it's a genetic condition, it's all you know. You navigate it day by day. And the same thing applies with being a Christian, being in the world, period, as a Christian, but especially being in Hollywood. And you have to lean on the Lord. Lean on the Lord for strength, lean on the Lord for wisdom, saying the right thing to someone if they are talking to you about your faith or questioning you, and really just leaning on Him for your answer.
Stopped on the play by Big Chris Jones. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here we go, 2nd and 9.
Goal
This one is
defense.
tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Oh my God.
Working quickly here.
Don't get bored. Don't get bored by his bond. I was like, back up the other way.
On fourth down, here's Herbert. Getting out to his left. And on fourth down, that one won't work. It's incomplete.
Bah!
And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on down.
Who's his DB?
All right, the
I
Chiefs
will
in
blur
good
it.
field position here as
I
they
can
start
try.
out 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Yeah, so he's gonna get
Offense up to the line fast. Long for Mahomes. On the move, headed right.
Oh God.
For a moment, but a great defensive play to
I
jump
got you.
loose, incomplete.
I believe he
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
They're going for it with Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Big
Guy
gain
walk!
downfield. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That's a 26-yard gain on fourth down, Brock, and the huge play extends this drive. They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing on first down, Mahomes.
Throw it out.
Well, the pressure
Until
really got to him.
we have
So
to.
good play
Oh my
defensively.
God.
This one falls incomplete.
Mahomes. Fucking Mahomes.
Couldn't connect on first in second down. Another throw for Mahomes. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone.
No!
That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Well, this is really great defense to deny a big play and make them work for the touchdown. If they want to reach the end zone, they have to scrap and fight through them.
Up.
Third down, it's Mahomes.
Sky more.
And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First and 10, it's Mahomes. He's on the move. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side.
More cozy.
Tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be second down. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
7, 6, 5, 4.
They'll try with the wide out. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
No winning this shit. I need you to come back.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Chiefs hoping to break this tie before the half. Leading 10 yards now as they line up at 2nd and goal. Play action, Mahomes. That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
And that's a win for the pass rush.
Oh,
Shazy
right?
leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Look at my
Growing
friend.
up in the backyard, we call them
Just show
alligators.
you.
1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Liger on now to kick this one away.
That's why I was using my phone,
On
bro.
return, here comes Davis. Now following him as he gets the return to the 30.
I'm just joking. I thought so.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. He cuts it to the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 32 on that play. And the Chargers will have a 1st. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Flush down now to his left. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. They get 22 on that one. And it brings up an LA 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This throw is caught. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. Now the 2nd time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a 2nd home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. He's got it deep downfield. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Travis Kelce, the intended target. So that brings up 2nd down. Kansas City touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs push their lead to 3. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. This one doesn't make the landing zone, so this drive's going to start at the 40. One last play before the break.
21.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Go.
Looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. With this kick, we're back underway, a spot in the divisional round on the line. On the return, here comes Davis. There he goes on the right side. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a third-quarter lead. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers take a 4-point lead. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. This is ahead for about 5. Stopped by Deion Henley. Offense in the hurry up here. Second down run by Pacheco. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down, and they go right back to him. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. It's Pacheco again. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Kelsey's got it right side. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, they got get some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Complete beyond the marker. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he pushed deep in enemy territory with that, down inside the 25. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Right back to Pacheco. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Travis Kelce that time. And 4th and 4 coming up. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there, because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, and to do so on these stud tight ends, that's a big time.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. They'll run here on 1st down. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. 1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's Charger ball. The Bolts just 1 quarter away from advancing in the postseason. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Handoff to the back. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. Play action now for Herbert. He's got a man left. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It's a gain of 4. And the Chargers will have a first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
With that down the distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Running it now out of the gun. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chargers up by 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's the lone back on the handoff. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. If you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Back to the well again. And he found a little room to turn it into a nice gain down to the 6. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers now lead by 10. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers drive their lead to 11. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Benjamin St. Juste picks it off. And the Chargers get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Caught near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Chargers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers push their lead to 18. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Trying to push it deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw, Mahomes. Escapes out to the left. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 3rd and goal. Back to the air, Mahomes. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. The Chiefs offense stayed on the field. They're going to try for 2. It's caught. And he's going to get in there for 2. The lead shrinks to 10. Now, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And this kick is covered by the Chargers, and that should salt this game away. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Wow, they're going to pass it here. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Oh, he lost the football! And this is picked up by the Chiefs. 30! The 10! And he will take it back. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I can hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
That quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
And no, they faked it! They tried a trick play, but it's blown up. That's going to be a sack. Great work by the defense. So the Chargers come away with the win in this one. And they were the top-ranked team in action in this wild card round, Brock. So this was always the expectation that they'd advance through to the divisional round. And next week, they're going to be right back here playing for a spot in that conference championship. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Chargers as we say goodbye.